Hello, everyone. Welcome back. 2 days ago, we started a series on relationship stroke marriage, and I talked about what relationship actually is, what it looks like, and some of the ways that relationship can work. Today, I want us to look at the ABC of a relationship. The ABC I want to do is like A, B, and C, and the A there is acceptance. You have to be prepared to accept the person for who they are. No need to compromise. If there's anything that you don't like, no need to compromise or to say, oh, I'll leave it for now. Later on, we'll talk about it. No, it's good to early on. I'm not saying maybe the first time you started the relationship to start talking about this thing, but as the relationship develops, make sure that you say things that you are not very comfortable with. Make sure that you accept the person for who they are. And if you're not prepared to do that, maybe that relationship is not actually for you. The person have to be, as I said before, who they are. They cannot form anything or pretend to be who they are not, and then later on in relationship or assuming it leads to marriage, then all these things will start coming up and it will be like a big shock. You don't need that. So be very, very open and accept the person and accommodate the person for who they are. If you're really serious with that relationship and you want it to go further or to go forward, make sure that you accept the person. Let the person not start being who they are not around you, and maybe when they are not with you, they become somebody else. No, accept them for who they are so they can feel comfortable and relaxed and be themselves, so you can see everything, and then you can decide whether it's a relationship that you want to take forward or not. The next one is B, belief. What belief do you have? Your beliefs. See, I talked about values yesterday, the other day. So the beliefs might be religion, because sometimes that's a big issue for people. Do you have the same religion? Do you have the same belief? Do you agree on the same thing? And under this belief, I want to bring in other things, such as, do you actually believe in having children? If this relationship gets into marriage, you start discussing this earlier on, depending on how serious you both think that the relationship is going. Do you really believe in having children? Because it'll be surprised you that some people don't. They don't think that there's a need for them to have children. So both of you have to agree. If one is saying no, 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 another person is saying no, yes, 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 then it means that you are not actually meeting each other up. So that means that you don't have the same beliefs when it comes to either having children or the number of children you are going to have. These may be simple things, but they're very important to discuss early on in relationship. So, believe. Do you believe in certain? There are so many things people believe in. They can share with you. Oh, I actually believe in polygamous relationship. I actually believe in maybe later on in life, after we've had our children, and or whatever, I would like to have another wife. I believe in having more than one wife. Discuss that. And if the person you're in relationship with is happy with that and say, oh, it doesn't matter, the more the merrier, which I doubt that any woman who really loves you would like to go into a polygamous relationship. However, discuss it. You never know. Let that not be a surprise. Not after you've married and maybe you've decided that you want to have children, and after few children, you decided that you decide that you're going to bring somebody in. You're going to have a second wife. You know the problem this has caused over in the social media recently. No surprises, because remember, at that stage, if you agree to have children, there are children in that relationship who understand. Maybe at that stage, even if they don't understand, they know that this is mommy, this is daddy, and then you start having problem, and they start seeing you with somebody else, and all the children will get confused. We have to be role models. So your belief needs to be discussed in full. The next one is C. The C is commitment. Commitment is a quality of being dedicated to something or somebody. That's what in a nutshell, what commitment means. You have to promise to do or not to do something. That's what commitment is. So are you committed to that relationship? Have you promised the other person that you are committed to the relationship and that this is what you actually want? Because the way you are going, things are going so well, and I'm committed to you. It's not a case of you being in one relationship and then the next time the person will hear from somebody or even see you without you knowing it, that you have somebody else, you saw you going out with somebody else when you are in a serious relationship with them. Finish one before if you enter another one. If you think that particular relationship is not working and that you're not committed to it, then clearly tell the person, either the male or female, tell them that actually, I'm sorry to say that I don't see this relationship is not going anywhere. It's not working out fine. I'm no longer committed to this relationship. I'm actually interested in somebody else. There's nothing harm after all. It's not a do or die affair. Because any relationship leading to marriage, as you know, that's what we are discussing, means that you have to be committed and you have to decide to live the rest of your life with that person. It breaks my heart to see relationships, stroke marriages breaking down after some years of marriage. Things are breaking down because during that relationship, when you started your either courtship, relationship, you did not discuss some things, or you saw some things which you did not flag up, and you think, oh, it's okay, they will change. Once we get married, I'll sort those things out. No. That's part of the reasons why people are having problems in marriages, because during the time they're having that relationship, during the time they're having their courtship, they did not discuss things fully as they should. So this ABC of relationship is very, very important. Acceptance, your belief, and your commitment to the whole relationship. I want to conclude by saying that commitment is deciding that the price is worth paying for the goal that will be achieved. That's what commitment is all about. So think about this before you decide to commit. Is the price worth paying for the goal that will be achieved? Because you have to be looking afar, not just what is happening at that time, but what is going to happen in that relationship. Very, very important. I'm going to stop this one here. Next time, we'll come from a different angle. I'm sure you have picked one or two things from this. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye and God bless.